last night. Bugs were chasing like crazy. So, see what happens. So, October 26th, we've had this weird west wind. I don't have much to hunt. Trail's right here. But with the south wind, I can hunt this. And I thought maybe it hasn't been touched. There's a couple obvious spots, which I would even hunt if the deer are crossing there again. There was always rub and rut, but they really crossed there, and there was good bucks in that herd. But if those aren't great, I'm going to push another 300 yards or so. There's a little ridge. It's off this trail. But the deer that dump out of the reprod to head back out and feed, it's a really good spot. And it's kind of open on that top, coming out of the thick. So we'll see what I find in the interval. Otherwise, I'll end up on that little ridge top. And if that looks terrible, I'll probably end up going to sleep because I'm tired. But I doubt it. I know how they go through these swamps a little bit, so I can get set up somewhere and see something. I doubt it's been hunted, but maybe those other guys are pounding it yet. It seems like human nature. If I'm in a spot and other guys are on me, I just leave. Then I come back a year later and nobody's there. So they try to defend their stuff or whatever. But let's give it a crank. And actually, if they're using this crossing, this place has good bugs in it, like big bugs. So if it hasn't been hammered, I have a really good shot tonight of seeing something worth killing. You know, that's the game playing with trying to shoot one for the wall all the time. You see deer, you pass deer, you see deer, you pass deer, you see deer, you pass deer. You keep setting up in new places, you see deer, you pass deer. That's the game you gotta play if you want a big one. You can't shoot them little ones, which it's fun, but I'm ready to see a big one. I've got another 10 days here. No, yeah, 10 days. So, should be able to get it done. So I made it 100 yards past that video. There's rut on the road. It's a good sign. Alright, so it's October 27th. I got a little video yesterday. I'm 17 yards from the trail that they're going through here on. I scouted at this area that those guys were in 2 years ago. Nobody's been in here. There's a pile of deer in here. Yesterday I saw 8 deer. Nothing with horns. This morning I've seen 3. when nobody's messed with it, and I don't think anybody's been in here this year. Because there's got to be 20 in here anyway. Holy shit. Okay. That's an adrenaline dump. It's October 27th. It's 10:30. I messaged my brother about 15 minutes ago. I'm getting a little cold. The wind was picking up. I saw 3 does this morning. I heard something. I looked back and I saw a buck coming, and it was clear. It was very clear when I saw his horns. He was a shooter. Sorry, when I saw him, he was about 55 yards. At first, I just got a glimpse of horns, so I steadied myself. And when I saw his rack, he's a 10 with split G2s. Heavy, not super wide, maybe 16. But he got right in here, like 37 yards from me. And I have that Tacticam taped onto my stabilizer. He came walking in here. I flipped my bow up to turn it on, which was a really damn stupid idea. He could have easily saw me. Oh my God, what an adrenaline dump. I got it going. When he got behind the oak right here, that big oak right there is 17 yards. When his head went behind that, I drew my bow. When he got to that hole right there, I bleeded, and he stopped and looked up at me, beautiful as beautiful can be. I hope it's on film. I steadied my 20 pin at the crease, and I gave it to him. And it looked perfect. It might have been 3 inches back from the crease, but I'm 90% sure he's dead. I saw him tear down the valley over there, and I heard a bunch of crashing, but it looked to me like that arrow hit really, really good. I'm not super high in the tree. I hit him a third of the way up from the bottom, but holy balls. That's a good buck. He's a 150, I think. Which for here, that's awesome. So I gotta get down from this tree and shake this off. I'm just shaking like a frickin' leaf. That'd be my first buck out of a saddle, Eberhard. Just gonna walk over and look at the arrow. He made it around and past the hill, so I don't think it's a problem looking at the arrow. Not sure exactly. Oh, I see blood. Here's where I hit him. further back in the ground, I think, but might have to give it a little time. See how much luck. It looks like it's laying on the ground, though it's not stuck in. It's just a pass-through. Just a nice pass-through. White hair, though. Just blood. Yeah, no, it smells good. Yeah, that looks good, man. Should I leave it here? Yeah, just leave it here. Alright, I'll just tail you if you want to follow the blood. You see the blood right there? Yep. There's hair, there's clumps of hair. Well, there's blood too. Yep, on the leaves are blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. It looks real good. Looks real good. Blood, Jed. Still bleeding. Yeah, that's good blood. Oh yeah. There's blood over there. He didn't go far. Smoke show. Oh my gosh. That thing is huge. That thing is crazy.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh, look at the blades on him. He's splayed out on this side.
I'm going to take this picture from back.
Wow. What a beast. You better hurry because I want to run over and grab him as bad as you do.
I know, but this is like the... This is like the...
We'll go over there. Let's see him.
That'll try, man. Not that big a deer. He's
Wow.
got big horns, but...
Oh. Nice. What a beast. What a beast. I think that is the one from the cam. Yeah. Nice job, brother.
Huh.
That's awesome.
What day is it? The 27th? 2 years ago I killed that 138 on the 27th.
Wow.
That's a good deer.
It's a beauty. Beautiful animal.
I thought he was a little heavier
Congrats,
than that,
man.
but that's a good deer.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so that was October 27th. That went pretty good. I was kind of between bedding and bedding. A lot of deer were moving through there. Sometimes you just got to have some luck too. You know, we'd spent a lot of time in the woods. This year's rut was strange. Usually I get a volley like late October. I'll get 2-3 days of daylight activity and then it'll level off, and then 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th of November, somewhere in there'll be another 2-3 days where I see a lot of buck movement. That really didn't happen this year. I think it was the full moon because I have friends that have cameras on large bedding sources or large feeding areas, and they were getting a lot of chasing at night. I was not seeing that in my transition areas. Normally I do. So I think that had a big impact on them, that full moon. I think most of the activity they were doing was at night. But big takeaway, I suppose, would be the wind at 10 o'clock was 0, basically. And then at 10:15 it kicked up to 12, 15 miles an hour. 7-8 minutes later he showed up. I've heard guys say before, bigger bucks, they don't move when it's dead quiet because they can't sneak along, and this guy came right after that, so that's a possibility. Another thing, I hadn't been in that area. I've hunted that area before, but I hadn't been in there this year. I had a camera 600-700 yards. I did have a picture of that deer. He was probably number 5 on the hit list, but it was kind of a bad picture. I didn't realize how big he was. He was probably the 3rd biggest buck I was after, so it worked out well. But I hadn't been in that area. I hiked in there. Like Cody DeQuisto says, sometimes you just got to find the deer, and when I got there it was clear that place was pounded. So I saw 8 deer, then I saw 4, and I killed the last one. So it worked out well. I filmed some more after that. I hunted with a camera, and then I party hunted a couple days. Saw coyotes, some deer, so I'll be putting that out, and then hopefully get some muzzleloader hunting at the end. I'll probably get some footage of that too. But anyway, yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you watched the progression from the beginning when I'm not serious to the end when I'm kind of panicking, you can kind of see how I do things. Not that that matters, but it's been fairly successful for me. So anyway, that's all I got. There'll be more videos, but follow along. We'll see. Should get some bobcat hunts and some fishing coming too, because that's what's next. So anyway. Hope your season was good, and we'll catch you later.